But when it comes to working out, I think if I average out the amount of days that I've worked out in the past few months, 5 months, I've probably worked out on average about 1 day a week. If that, like there was some weeks I didn't go to the gym at all. So I've been operating at about 50% effort overall. Like I have not been trying my hardest, y'all. Okay, I'm back and I'm at the gym now. I wanted to make sure I got my workout in today and go over a bit of the new routine that I've tried to establish for myself. So I have figured out that I need to be the type of person that works out on a daily basis. The sooner I start giving myself breaks, the more I start to make excuses to give myself breaks. In the past, I had developed a routine of weightlifting 3 days a week and taking a break for 4 days out of the week. But I've also figured out that passive recovery, I guess is what it's called, where I recover for a day or 2 or 3 days where I'm really not moving my body. Plus, I work sitting down 10 hours a day. It's not good. I'm struggling to get over a delayed onset muscle soreness, which makes me not want to come back to the gym for days or weeks at a time. And it's just not good. I really need to keep my body moving in order to recover faster, which sounds counterintuitive, I know, but I do. I just do. I have to keep my body moving. So I've decided I'm going to be doing weightlifting about 4 days a week. 2 days will be lower body. 1 day will be, oh shit. How did I? So 2 days will be lower body, 2 days will be upper body, but my upper body I have split into, different parts on one of the 2 days or whatever. I'm butchering the explanation, but the point is I'll be doing weightlifting 4 days a week. And then for the other 3 days, I'll be doing active recovery. So I'll be walking, doing yoga or stretching or doing foam rolling, something, even maybe a little bit of light weights on, the opposite body part on those days. But y'all, your girl ain't been doing what she's supposed to be doing as far as working out. Now, as far as this week goes, I have been to the gym at least 3 times. Yesterday, I didn't get to go because I had a drowsy medication the night before and it caused me to oversleep. So I didn't get to go yesterday and I decided to go today, but I didn't get to go in the morning. I came at night. But it's really important for me to stress the morning factor. I tend to stay in bed for 10 to 12 hours at a time because I work second shift. So I work 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. And when I get off at 1 a.m., I hit them sheets and I don't want to get back out of bed till 12 p.m., 1 p.m. the next day. And by then, I don't feel like going to the gym. So I've realized that, it's not good for me. It's not good for my mental health. I struggle with some seasonal depression this time of year. And to be quite honest with you, I don't exercise because it's good for me. I exercise so that it keeps the symptoms of depression at bay, which sounds bad, but it worked for me 2 years ago. So I tend to only get really, really motivated to work out around this time of year when it's really cold. And I just don't feel like going outside and I don't want to do anything and I'm laying in bed all day. And then I start to feel like a bum. I start to feel like a lazy bum. I start to feel fat and all of these different things. And it's, on top of all of the other things that I'm anxious about. It just, no, just laying there all day. It's not a good thing. So I've been pushing myself to wake up earlier. And I can't even say pushing myself to wake up earlier because I've given up on morning alarms, okay? Like if it's not an alarm telling me that it's 3 o'clock in time to go to work, which I work from home, so that's why, whatever. But when it comes to the morning, that also keeps me from going to the gym. If my alarm goes off, I'm just going to turn my alarm off and go to sleep. So what I've decided to do is whenever I wake up first thing in the morning, that's the time I go to the gym. So one day I woke up at 8:30 and I think I made it to the gym by 9:30. Another day I woke up at 7:30. I think I made it to the gym by 9 a.m. Okay, it's a little bit of a struggle. I wake up, my eyes open, and then I lay there and contemplate my decisions in my life for about an hour. I am not a morning person. I desire to be one. I didn't like doing stuff in the morning. I don't want to get up and do anything. For a while, I worked second jobs here and there where it would force me to get up in the morning and then go to my primary job in the afternoon. But it's been about a year since I've had to do that. So the morning bug is completely wiped out of me, and I'm pushing myself to do what's hard and do what's uncomfortable. Now, I got this idea actually from the mental strength challenge 75 hard. I'm not doing 75 hard. I would like to, but I kind of swore off of challenges after I tried to go sugar-free for, what was it, 60 days, 90 days or something like that, and failed miserably. I've sworn off restriction, okay? Except when it comes to gluten-free, because that's more allergy-based. But as far as challenges go that cause a ton of restriction, I've pretty much said that like those are just not a good idea for me long term. But I was reading about 75 hard and realized that it's more of a mental, toughness challenge versus an actual fitness challenge. And there were some aspects of it that I really, really liked. I'm just not ready to start it, And I get it. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. You're not supposed to wait. You're not supposed to think about it. You're supposed to just do it. And to be honest, if I do decide to do it, you guys won't know until I've already completed the challenge, because if I start talking about it along the way, I'm going to start complaining and then I'm going to quit. And yeah, I'm just going to have to move in silence with that one. But one of the objectives of 75 hard is to work out every day, twice a day, one of them being outside. For a homebody like me, especially somebody that works from home and spends as much time in bed as possible, that is like asking me to cut off a limb. Like, I don't leave my house every day. I really don't. And I should, because, we need sunlight, we need vitamin D. I take my vitamin D out of a bottle. But I don't leave my house every day. So I felt like doing 75 hard would really, 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 really push me to get on my feet and get outside. But y'all, again, my birthday's coming up in 8 weeks, and on 75 hard, you can't drink, and I'm going to Mexico. I don't drink most of the year, but I go to Mexico once a year. And when it's time to go on vacation, it's time to go on vacation. And I don't want any restrictions. I don't want to have to be thinking about, oh, does this have this? And I can't have that drink, and I can't have cake on my birthday. Like, no, we're not doing that. So maybe I will tackle the actual challenge of 75 hard when I get home from my trip. But said that all to say, the aspect of actually getting up and working out every day, I think that'll be good for me. And I'm honestly committed to doing it. If I can't do it in the morning, the objective is to get it done at some point of the day. I'm aiming for 45 minutes. It could be indoor or outdoor. I'm not doing 2 workouts a day yet. No, we're not doing that. But as of right now, 4 weight training sessions and 3 days of active recovery. And I think it's going to be good. I actually did yoga as my active recovery a couple of days ago, but the heat in my yoga studio was not working and it was freezing cold. So I did cold yoga, not hot yoga. Bit of a corny joke, but I'm just saying it was cold. I couldn't really get on the floor as much as I wanted to, but I did it. So now that I'm done with that tirade, again, my 40-pound milestone is fastly approaching, and I swear for the past 3 years, maybe even a little bit longer, every time I get to this point of being around 200 pounds, typically I bounce between 200 and 220, 200 and 222, 200, 225. Like, typically I'm within that same 20 to 25 pound range. But this time around, I bounced up 40 pounds in 2023. So I'm just now getting those 40 pounds down. So to be honest, 200 pounds is like baseline to me. Like 200 to 210 is like, that doesn't even feel like progress, which sounds crazy, but it doesn't even feel like progress. It just feels like, okay, now we're back to baseline. Like this is the norm. This is what I'm used to. But it's also causing me like a crazy deal of anxiety, because I'm like, oh my God, this is the part where I stop losing weight and I start to go back in the other direction. And it's hard. It's been really hard. Even though I haven't been operating at 100% effort, it's still hard, which makes putting in even more effort it makes it seem harder. But I'm just complaining. I can do it. But mentally, emotionally, it's been rough. And to be quite honest, I really can't see myself 60 pounds down from where I am now. Not that I don't think I'll get there, but I've also struggled in the past with like, there was a couple of times I made it below 200 pounds to like 190 something, maybe the upper 180s. And I started to feel very uncomfortable with my body. Like I felt like my legs were getting too small. And at that time I didn't work out at all. So I didn't have any muscle. But I felt very uncomfortable with myself. And I honestly don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I've been around the 200 pound mark for so long that anything below that just feels odd. So I don't know, but I'm afraid that I will start to get even that level of anxious, like, oh my God, I'm losing too much weight. But back then I used to use fasting as my method of weight loss, and the weight would come off super fast. I mean, this 40 pounds would have been off 2 months ago if I was doing extended fasting like I used to. But slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to slingshot back into the other direction. So I gotta take it easy and take my wins where I can get them. And again, make sure I'm eating enough, because you know that's a thing. But it's been hard, and doing these videos does, the videos help a lot. The engagement in the comments help a lot. You guys really just are like, go girl, go, you got this. And I'm like, do I though? But I don't want to make it seem like I'm ungrateful for the progress that I have made. I also need to consider what is going to be my 40-pound milestone gift. I don't know. I got to think about that. I haven't put a lot of thought into it. Maybe I'll do a try on haul of different clothes that fit and don't fit, so we can see which ones need to get thrown out and which ones I can actually look forward into getting into because I never wore them or whatever. What's flattering, what's not. That would be fun. And maybe I'll find something that I want to gift myself. I don't know. But I do know for 50 pounds down, I'm probably going to do my very first live stream, and maybe we will have a little bit of a live stream party. Not everybody on YouTube. I'm realizing now that I do videos that not everybody engages with live streams or premieres. A lot of people just see that the video is posted and they go watch it. But as far as like interacting live, that's something I would like to dabble in. So we're probably gonna get into some of that and have a little party around 50 pounds. But first, I'm about 4 pounds away from my 40-pound mark. So we're gonna get there. Okay, enough of my yapping. I'm gonna actually go do my workout. I am doing lower body today. I might drop a link or some pictures of the workout regimen that I like to use for my lower body. I get it from a fitness influencer by the name of Dawson. I found her on Instagram. She is awesome. She's beautiful. She's fit. And she developed a ridiculously intense, unnecessarily intense lower body workout that's about 12 weeks long, or 12 weeks worth of workouts. It's another challenge, but I just pick the workouts that I want to do out of her little thing and try to keep the overall spirit of what she was trying to do there. But yeah, I'm not doing 4 sets of nothing. I'm not doing nothing till failure. I'm not upping my weight every week. Okay, I'm not doing that. So I do a modified version of her 12-week program or whatever. I did it back in 2023 and my results were amazing. I might post a picture if I can find one. But yeah, so I'm doing that. And then when I do my upper body days, I just do the workouts that I'm familiar with, and that's pretty much it. So I'm about to go hit these 45 minutes, and I will see you all when I'm done.